Thank you for calling Dr. Aesthetica. You've reached our answering service. This is Emily speaking. How can I help you?
Hello, Emily. I'm looking to reschedule my appointment for tomorrow. Can you do that for me?
Thank you for letting me know. I'm not able to reschedule appointments directly, but I can take your details and make sure the team gets your request as a priority. Let's get your information so they can follow up with you as soon as possible. May I start by getting your full name, please?
Yeah, sure. My full name is Parul Kalashia.
Thank you, Parul. And what's the best phone number to reach you on? If you could go through it digit by digit, that would be really helpful.
Okay, so my phone number is 9340592 697.
Thank you, Parul. Just to confirm, is that 9340592697? And do you have an email address I could take as well? That way the team has another way to reach you if needed.
No, I do not want to provide my email address. So yeah, the phone number is correct.
No problem at all, Parul. We'll just use your phone number. Now, just so I can pass this on to the right person, can you tell me which service or treatment your appointment is for? For example, is it for Botox, fillers, a skin treatment, hair restoration, or something else?
So my appointment was basically for Botox.
Perfect. Thank you for clarifying, Parul. So you're looking to reschedule your Botox appointment for tomorrow. Could you tell me a bit more? Are there any specific concerns or details you'd like the team to know about your rescheduling request? For example, is there a particular time you prefer, or anything else important about your situation?
Yeah, it's just like due to weather condition, I was not able to come. That's why I want to reschedule it. And that's it.
Thank you for sharing that, Parul. I understand. You weren't able to come due to your condition, and you'd like to reschedule your Botox appointment for tomorrow if possible. I'll make sure the team knows this is your reason for rescheduling. Let me quickly confirm everything to be sure I've got it right. Your name is Parul Kalashia. Your phone number is 93405922697. You don't wish to provide an email address. You're looking to reschedule your Botox appointment for tomorrow. And your message for the team is that you couldn't attend your original appointment due to your condition and would like to come in tomorrow if possible. Have I got that right?
Yeah, all of that is correct. Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling Dr. Aesthetica Parul. Your message will be delivered to the team, and someone will be in touch with you very soon to help with your rescheduling. Take care and have a wonderful day.
Okay, so here we have gotten the information from the Retail AI, the accept, what is the number, ended in cloud, content type, forward host, everything, the transcript of the call, and the role, agent, and everything has to be there. Okay, then we have normalized the data. Here we have the transcript, the URL, the multi-channel URL, and also the log URL, and the connection region, the agent hang up. So as you have seen in the last, the agent has hung up and the call status has been ended. And what is the call ID type? I have tested on the web, so that's why it's a web call and the agent ID that we have been extracted. So this is a transcript, and on the basis of the transcript, we have extracted the information. Let's see. In the form of JSON, we have the output as this. What is the name and the phone number and the email, the patient type, that is null, inquiry data, treatment interested in Botox, consent information, unable to attend to original Botox. So that's how we have refined it. That's what I was talking about. We need to refine the data because as you have seen, the data is like so mixed up and that is not clear at all. So that's why we have tried with this. The full name, the email, and also the patient type, the Botox. Is this urgent? Through clinic type, Dr. Satika, and the category that is Botox, urgency level that is medium, confidence 0.95, and reasoning, and the transcript was clear, the summary. And then we are just going to pass it because this is urgent, so we have passed it through the urgent branch. Then we have updated that particular contact in our GoHighLevel with the location ID the field name, the custom fields. This is the field that is like basically the transcript of the agent. That is the field, what if it is urgent or not. Custom field, the name of the person, the source, and the note that the concerned about, and the tags that we need to add. So that we have already added that as not urgent, voice AI, and clinic type, and the JSON treatment. So we have updated this, and then after that we have also notified the team. Okay, so that is set to this. Okay, yeah. So this is the one. It has created my contact, the first name and the last name, email not collected, phone number as we have given, the source as voice AI, and this is a voice transcript or that is not urgent, recording URLs I was interested. We haven't updated that. These are the tags we have given there. The type of clinic here, as you can see, we have given the type of clinic, we have given the random name and the Botox, the treatment interested in, the source voice AI, and the last treatment that is not urgent. Okay, so that's how the whole system is working. It's working all fine and good. A voice agent, a receptionist that I made recently for a aesthetic clinic in London. So I also want you to know, like this client came from Reddit. So like if you're doing outreach, you can also prefer Reddit. Reddit also bring clients. So what I made for him is basically a voice agent receptionist that collects the info when there is no human agent present, or when there is a lunchtime or during the holiday season. So it is taken up by this receptionist. It doesn't book the appointment. It just handles the call, and after handling the call, it just collects the information that, or like, what is the summary of the particular call. Okay, so that is what it does. So without any further delay, let's get into it and start building it. Okay, so the tools that I've used here is the Retail AI and also the anytime automation that I've built the backend and the GoHighLevel, because you cannot connect the Retail AI directly to the GoHighLevel. That's why I've used anytime in mid to extract the data and to put it into the GoHighLevel system. Like we are extracting the name, we are extracting if the person query is urgent or not, and what are the tags need to be added, what is the source that we have gotten this lead from. Is it from voice AI, or like we have different sources like through Facebook ads. So due to that sources and everything, we need to segregate and extract the information. So that for that I've made the anytime agent. So let's get started firstly with this agent. Okay. So okay. So what is this? This is a multi-prompt agent. Multi-prompt agent has different prompts. It performs very much better than the single prompt agent. Why? Because it has the more clarity when it talks to the person and what to talk next. It doesn't has the latency. And yeah. So, firstly, we are going to start with the primary prompt. Primary prompt is the prompt which designs what this agent is looking like, how it needs to speak, what it needs to have in mind. Okay, just like a personality that we are creating for this particular agent. Okay, so primary system prompt, that is a tone and personality. We need to mention that the professional yet approachable, empathetic, patient, clear, confident, welcoming. Okay, and for writing a better and best prompt, I can say you need to use Claude, because Claude writes a very good prompts. You just need to specify your situation, like you are writing for this particular situation and you are writing in this particular scenario. So it has to be like that. Okay. Then after the core guidelines that ask one question at a time, that is very important. You cannot like ask repeatedly, and listen and confirm, because we do not want to collect the wrong information. And in case of aesthetic clinic, we definitely do not want. We want cause in medical practices. You cannot like get the wrong details of the person. Listen and confirm. Never provide medical advice, because yeah, handle sensitive information with care. Do not judge responses. Treat everything as professional information. Pause and escalate for emergencies. Adapt and be flexible, and maintain professionalism and privacy and strong, because privacy is the topmost thing when we are dealing ethical professional practices. And function that does data capture for intake flow. Okay, your function is to gather patient accurate patient intake information systematically, validate each response before moving forward, and you are not a medical advisor, a booking system, a sales agent. I can provide you all of these prompts in the description. I will pin this as resources. Okay. Then red flags to watch for, set a flag and note for human review if caller mentions pregnancy or breastfeeding and has severe allergies. So this is included. An example interaction you asked me. Okay. And I have kept this the welcome message as AI speaks first because we know that we want the person to know that the call has been picked up. So that's why AI is speaking. We can keep it as dynamic message or we can write a custom message that you want to add here. Okay. So then we goes into the prompt. Okay. So firstly, we will start with the warm intro. Okay. Warm intro is the part which is like mainly dealing with it. Okay. Like mainly dealing with the intersections. Okay. So you are Emily, the patient care assistant for this particular clinic, answering services. You are professional, warm, and again, the intro prompt which has been given. Okay. Then after that, we have a scheduled tour. That means we are just asking for the check availability function, but yeah, I've not made for this particular clinic, but this is a like a particular framework that you can use, and I also use for a lot of the clinics, but not this one because they don't want the appointment to be booked. Because the clients that comes to here, it needs to be very short because people are very, it is very new, the voice agents, and it is not still that much defined that you can easily distinguish if it's a bot speaking or if it's a human. So that's why we are just dealing with the basic primary information. This is a callback prompt, okay? Then the FAQ prompt, whatever FAQs that the people usually ask, you can put it here and you can design it like what is the rules, what is general information. This prompt activates when a caller asks general questions about the clinic. Okay, like what is this particular services called? What does a Botox treatment begin with? Do I need to like consult before the call? And is there parking available with the pro with the clinic? So, and this is the normal generic prompt that has been given if something like fallbacks occur. So, this prompt is basically for that. Okay, you can include a service also, like all of the services. You can include that in the FAQs, and if like it depends directly on the client, like what is its requirements and how we want to move forward. In my case, the client only wanted the information of the person and what is the summary of the goal. Okay. So then the functions, we haven't included anything because all of that is taken care of in anytime. So that's why it just end call. Knowledge base you can add if you want to, but also if you include the FAQs and the services itself in the multi-prompt section here in the multi-prompt tree, that will perform even much better than in the knowledge base because sometimes it just don't use the knowledge base. Sometimes it just like not get that information very correctly and at a very moment. So there will be a lot of latency created at that. And as we see for the speed settings, there are many settings which like to make the receptionist very realistic as it is actually sitting outside the clinic. So the background sound, you can keep it like as a coffee shop, conventional hall, somewhere outdoors, or just a silent sound. Responsiveness, I prefer to keep it one because when someone speaks, we need to gather it like as soon as possible. We do not want to miss any information. Interruption sensitivity 0.75 to 8 is good. Enable back challenging, that is like you can take it if you wanted, like to make it more human. These settings are there to make it more human, like yeah. So these are the sounds. And pronunciation, you can add it, real-time transcript settings, like transcripts when a call is like if we connect here the anytime, like the webhook that is provided in the anytime, and when we connect it, so the transcript will be passed, from number will be passed, caller ID will be passed, every information has to be passed. So that is the real-time transcription setting. We need to remove the noise transcription mode optional for speed and vocabulary specialization, spe- specialization that has to be general, works well across most industries. Call settings, If you want the voicemail to be detected, IVR hangups that do not we want. End call on silence, max call duration, ring duration, post call extraction, what you want to extract. You want to extract the summary of the call and if the call was successful or not. Whatever you want to extract, you can extract the name also, you can extract the email, everything, every information you want, you can extract that from here. Data storage setting, everything, and performance. Fallback in this. Okay. So this is what it looks inside the retail. Now we will go further and look at the NTN settings. So as you can see here, here's the NTN setup that I've developed for the client. And so let me explain you what this NTN setup is supposed to do and how it is like performing. Firstly, that is connected to the webhook. That is like now it is connected to the GoHighLevel because like we are dealing directly in the GoHighLevel voice agent. But here, that is very simple. Like if we wanted, when I connected it with the retail, that is like simply we need to take the production URL to make it actually happen. You do not need to execute it every time you run it. And the method has to be post, path has to be not changed, authentication has to be done, and response immediately or after the why I've kept it because it is not like that. All of the information, the voice is being extracted from the NetN that is in the retail itself. So we are just getting all of the data from the retail, passing it to the NetN. So that's why it's immediate. So then we need to normalize the GoHighLevel, whatever the data has been given to us. We need to normalize the data. We need to clean the data. So that's why I've used the edit node. Okay. So edit node will normalize the data, whatever we have come with, like the what is the call transcript. These are the things that will come. I will run a test and will let you know. So body call transcript, that is a transcript that we have given, the URL and also the multi-channel URL. This is basically like we need to update the client in the end that this call has been recorded and attended by our voice agent. So it's like that. The call status, the call ID, call type, it's going to be a web call or just a direct phone call, agent ID. Then after that, we want to extract the information. So how we are going to extract the information? We are going to extract the information on the way from the transcript by the use of the chat model or the OpenAI. So system instruction, this is the prompt. Again, I will mention it in the resources section. So you're a data extraction classification AI for doctors at a clinic. Your job is to analyze call transcript, extract both structured classification data and customer inquiry information, written only valid JSON, no other text. So that has to be very important. And the extraction test, what we needs to extract. In this case, we have extracted the name, the urgency of the call, also the email if someone has provided the phone number from call, and also the services that they are interested in. Okay. Then after that, what we are doing, okay. So we are going to format the lead JSON. Why? Because we need to put that data directly into the GoHighLevel, but we cannot put it directly. Why? Because it is not in the structure which GoHighLevel accepts. So that's why we are going to format the lead JSON, then put it inside the GoHighLevel. Okay. So this is the all of the data where we need to push the full name that service is interested in, classification, clinic type, pose. Like it can be like someone is in Porto Clinic, there are several clinic types that can be present. One clinic type is particularly dealing with the teeth related problem. The other type will be dealing with the hair related problems in like that. Okay, so here we are like giving it a direction if it is urgent or not. So there has to be like when we are extracting the lead data. So then we get information like if this call is urgent or not. So if it said as urgent, then we need to pass it through this. That is the urgent lead. So we need to update the lead according to that. And then if the lead is not urgent, we're going to still update or create the contact in the GoHighLevel. Okay, then we need to notify the team where the what the summary and with the transcript and the data. Okay, you can just connect your Google account with it, send operation to the particular email, the subject, and the message. The message is in HTML format to make it look good.